bum, bum. You know what time it is.
My name is Jives. You probably never heard of me, 'cause I'm underground. Yo, think you're in too deep? Dig a little bit deeper. Y'all slept on my verses like it's kinda sweeter. I'm in the back of the background, definition of a creeper. Still digging, keep digging. Use subterranean beaver. Straight down, 90 degrees, no less deeper. Break the trouble, run of the air. Grim Reaper, still not even halfway to hearing my sound. It don't get any more underground. Yeah, right, that ain't deep enough. So underground, I ain't even heard my own stuff. Nah, don't know my name. I typed it into Google, but it fried the computer's brain. An MC so low-key, forget the needle on my grain. A molecule in a haystack the size of Spain. See right through it, Mr. Settler fame. I became so underground, it's insane. Let me explain. I'm underground, underground, underground sound. Underneath the underground, underground, underneath the sound. Underneath the ground, underneath the underground. Underground, underground, underground. I'm underground, underground, underground sound. Underneath the underground, underground, underneath the sound. Underneath the ground, underneath the underground. Underground, underground, underground. I'm underground, but I found over-advertising blunderbound. I heard but wonderfully loud, barking rhymes like a thunderhound. The ripper's undersound, playing for the where's while the crowd. Where you at? Scaredy cat, scatter, what they playing at? Lost socks at a laundromat, matter what I'm saying. That cost of rocks, fairly fat, that it was barely had in the air. The grass scarcely has exposure. Prepare the action, the buried match. They're the fans, next for sure. Share the fact, they care what's whacking, parents had disclosure. Never over with the composer, that a tangible match. You can't get lost in the spotlight. Shines brighter in the dark, high contrast. God's spite, but who's hot rhymes to sell strike? Paid slot, satellite TV commercial, but your thoughts it's hell, right? We need reversal, but at least Photoshop got you looking hella tight. Pray underdogs go to top spots despite our stars fall. Mere cogs, now special, successful, then they flop, vicious circle. See the dispersal, die hard call, following retreats for the rehearsal. For the following verse, y'all nothing personal, just hurtful.
I only like his early stuff.
They sold out hard. Commercial is Shia LaBeouf and Transformers, dog.
I like them before they were famous.
He's got like one good tune.
Guys running his corporate chains cheats, it's not right, dude. To Hollywood, golly, Ollie could proudly put out to Followwood. Solly, all the good body work. This cocky jerk will play for Polygopoly, copy, club hit malarkey. In fact, they always hated him.
Dude, Jerry's dead.
Like I said, he was a legend. And that's the mainstream in a nutshell, so frankly, no thank you. Get your face seen in a nutshell, but to make bank, they spank you. It's amazing as it once felt as a prank where they hang you with fake manufactured, reworded, lame views. The same few vague back with predetermined reactions, navy opinions you practice until they became truth. It's funny how I complain to, cause I never claimed to have a chance at that fame. Through reckoning tax with blank checks, never came to my door to explore the price of my pride, the rest of my life, my shame, my moves, my breath. Nor can I ignore these inane groups will get a sec to reflect and respect how complex I explain. Who is so elusive, so exclusive, screw excuses. No one knew this or drew this conclusion. Confusion will prove it's just stupid and foolish to pursue his blueprints, introducing the most reclusive, true and super duper doofus MC. Always on loops with something new to spit. Oops, I digress. Confident, I'll say freshest right here where I is, where you never hear this old biz, but with uncompromising lyrics. No fear, it's clearest. It has no nearness to career interference. Tantalizingly proud that there's no sound underneath my underground. Way deeper than as deep as it gets. So buried we won't meet and have never met. That's the price, I guess. Fortune and glory, a giant mess. Forget that. I represent the underground, underground, underground sound. Underneath the underground, underground, underneath the sound. Underneath the ground, underneath the underground, 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 underground. I'm underground, underground, underground sound. Underneath the underground, underground, underneath the sound. Underneath the ground, underneath the underground, 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 underground. I'm underground. I'm underground. Underground.
Man, cut me free, I got plans, lucky me, cause Luffy groupies go bananas on Monkey D. Gunning down buggy clowns, leave them scarred, lugging tons of gold bars, each inscribed GDR.
We are on the cruise, so no time for our nuisance. Trueness obtrusive, pursuit of my roots and my buffalo-ness. Douches still stupidly shooting is conducive to amusement. Their cartoonish undoings is truth and business is booming.
Movement's a lovely thing, so don't roll.
Keep your peepers bright. wide, looking up for number one in these troubled times. Could cost you your soul and others their lives. Money, power, it's all made up, but the lives they ruin are real as fuck. Thumb typing chunks up to others' plight, fight over who's woke. Well, comedy shows. Just read the news because reality's a joke. Brainstorming bookworms, class act, copycats hitting below the belt before starting from scratch. It's all water under the bridge, flying colors y'all pass to say face. I'll burn the bridges to ash. I got one foot in the grave before I'm even over the hill. So if looks could dress to kill, I'd buy the farm, kick the bucket and still have time